Okay, this is going to be a video on how to see assignments in Khan Academy for your, primarily this is for parents to see how you can see the assignments that your students have, your kids. So if you go to khanacademy.org, you just search for it, or it's KHAN Academy.org. It'll take you here. There's actually a video where he's talking about school closures and what they are doing as an organization. You can just X out of that. For everyone should already know how to do this. We've used Khan Academy a ton this year, but if your child is saying that they're having a hard time, this is how you would log them in on any device. So you go to the website and you go to log in. You don't have to sign up. They already have accounts, and you're gonna click continue with Google. You're not typing anything in here. They don't have an email or a username or a password for Khan Academy. They're using their Google accounts from school to log in. So you click the continue with Google, and it'll come up with a prompt. It might come up with a prompt where you might have to log into their Google account using it's just their school Google account. And it'll ask them, sometimes it'll ask for permission. It'll say, do you want to give them 30 days of permission? Then I'll log them in. My view looks very different than theirs, but I believe theirs starts at their learner home, but no matter where it ends up taking them at the beginning, the way that you can see assignments is you would click on their name, and that will come up with a list of places that you can go, and you're going to go to the learner home. See, mine has a couple different dashboards because I'm a teacher and things like that. So you're going to go to their learner home, and it should have their name, and it'll have assignments. Now they actually have a number of different courses because Mrs. Penny also uses this. So over on the left, you will see that there is like an area that says My Stuff, and that's just an overview of their things, My Account, but there's also a list, should be a list of classes. So you see how like there's this coding class, and I'm in that right now. It says that right here, and there's nothing assigned to me. So it might load up first English or something like that. If they're looking for math, you want to look over here and make sure that you are looking at the right class. And so I made example class for this. So you would go to example class or math or whatever class you're trying to go to, and then you click on assignments. And then you will see a list of all of their assignments. And these are the titles of the assignments from Khan Academy. And you can click start and it will load those right up. Sometimes they are videos, sometimes they are practices, and you can actually tell whether they're video or practice because there's little play buttons for the videos or stars for the practices. If they are practicing things, one thing to keep in mind is it'll tell them about how long it should take them, how many questions there are. You click Let's Go. Some things that you as a parent can help them out with is there is a little clicker down here where you can draw all over the screen if they just need to keep track of things. They can also, they can change the color and erase it and everything like that. I find that this actually works a lot better on real desktop computers. The iPad can be a little weird to write on sometimes. But there's also a it has a question here. If they're not sure, or if you're not sure, even if you're helping them and you're not really sure what it's asking you to do, you can click down here. It always says stuck, watch a video, or use a hint, and it will have related videos about these types of problems. The advantage of doing this versus continuing on through our textbook is that this is meant to be done independently. So there's lots of resources if someone gets stuck. So they can click that and see videos that are related to this practice. And so a lot of times the videos we've assigned are directly related, but they might find other videos that are related there. And there's also Get a Hint, and they can click Get a Hint, and it says this question won't count towards your progress if you use a hint. And you can say, you want to keep on thinking about it, or you can say use a hint, and then it will start giving you step-by-step hints and showing you how to work through the problem step by step. So that's really great. And these are going to be posted every single week. All the things for that week will be posted, and you can see for the students, they'll all have their assignments, and I'll have the assignments for that particular day, but there's also going to be all the assignments for that week should show up in one place. This is just an example, so if you're noticing that there's less here, that's fine. And then see, they all say that they're due on Friday. They'll all be due at midnight, and then if they don't finish them all that week, though, they'll just go to the Past tab, and you can click on Past, and you'll be able to find them all under the Past tab. So that is how you can navigate Khan Academy and see how they're doing. I've asked them all to try and get at least 80% on problems on these practices to show that they are proficient. If they're getting less than 80%, they're not really proficient at it yet, so they need to keep practicing. Sometimes that might mean that they need 100% if there's only 4 problems, but if there's 5 or more problems, then just anything over 80% is what I am asking them to do. So there you go.